Some fighters are born with God-given power. One punch, and the lights go out.
Vicious fight!
He's only 5 feet 5 inches, but he hits like a man twice his size. He's explosive, precise, and cold. With elite skills and a razor-sharp boxing IQ, Gervonta Davis has built a highlight reel that scares even world-class fighters. Today, we take you back to the early fights, the knockouts that turned Tank into a superstar. Welcome back to Fight Story.
This young man right here, natural-born superstar. I would say I'm the God of this, I'm the Don of this, I'm the Mike, no, I'm LeBron of this. But the ultimate goal is to get him to surpass me.
And then right back to the body by Davis.
Straight left hand. And that puts Cruz on the canvas.
By 2017, Gervonta Davis was a rising storm. A 22-year-old knockout prodigy, raw, electric, and violent in all the ways that matter.
That's why lightning quick.
His power was real. His speed was frightening. What he didn't have was experience under the blinding lights of a championship night. But he had something just as valuable. Floyd Mayweather in his corner. A mentor, a blueprint, a reminder that pressure is a privilege.
Just been on the undercard, just been in the same arena as Floyd Mayweather is amazing. I'm definitely hungry. I'm ready to show the sport that I'm ready to take over.
Across the ring stood José Pedraza, the next great Puerto Rican hope. Undefeated, 27, in his prime. Taller, longer, smarter on paper. A champion with layers to his game and a reputation built on discipline and skill. To most observers, this was supposed to be a lesson. Pedraza had beaten seasoned contenders. Davis hadn't come close. But there was something in Tank's eyes, a cold fearlessness shaped long before boxing made him famous. This wasn't just a step up. This was the night Gervonta Davis planned to announce himself to the world.
That in the tail to take, could be proud of him. So here we go.
From the opening bell, Pedraza tried to fight like the champion he was. Tall, slick, switching southpaw, using his reach to keep the young challenger honest.
Does he respect the timeline because he's going 12?
He moved, he circled, he tried to contain the storm in front of him. But Tank wasn't there to be taught a lesson. Davis walked him down with cold patience, slipping inside the longer man's jab and digging hard shots to the body. By the second round, the gap in power and speed was obvious. Tank found the uppercut, the shot Pedraza never solved.
Now it's every infraction will be costly. Opened up again in the last We haven't left this fight yet. This is just daring Pedraza to catch him. He has his hands down low. Pedraza's nickname is the Sniper. But the best shots so far have belonged to Davis.
In the fourth round, Pedraza tried to stand his ground, hoping to time tank with counters. But the moment he planted his feet, Davis made him pay, ripping in ferocious shots that shook the champion. Pedraza fired back brave and proud, but Tank's punches landed heavier, meaner, more certain.
He might be able to post a little bit later on.
Then came the fifth, Pedraza's last stand. He threw everything, 89 punches, trying to overwhelm the kid in front of him. He pinned Tank on the ropes and unloaded like a man desperate to keep his belt.
Body shots for Pedraza.
But Tank wasn't fazed. He absorbed it, shook it off, and went right back to work. The sixth flipped the fight. Davis crushed him with a left to the body that froze Pedraza in place. Tank sensed the weakness instantly and tore into him piece by piece. By the seventh, Pedraza had nothing left. He was hanging on, and the finish felt inevitable. A brutal right hook landed flush. Pedraza collapsed against the ropes as the referee stepped in. The belt was gone, the reign was over, and a new star was born.
Floyd, is this the future of boxing, and did the future just arrive?
For this training camp, I didn't want to be around him. I didn't want to talk to him. I wanted him to focus so he can go out there and be the best, and that's what he did tonight. Is this the future of boxing? Absolutely.
Leo Santa Cruz was no ordinary opponent for Tank. He was a 4-division world champion, one of the most respected volume punchers of his era, a fighter built on endless stamina and generational heart. Santa Cruz had beaten elite champions, survived wars, and carved out his reputation the hard way, round by round, punch by punch. And he wasn't moving up in weight for a payday. He was chasing legacy. After becoming the youngest world champion at 22, Tank had the world at his fingertips, one of the fastest rising stars in boxing.
He's going looking for him now, and he's trying to finish it here, and he puts him down with the left hand in the 3rd round.
But 2017 brought turbulence. A string of off-ring incidents slowed his momentum, and missing weight against Francisco Fonseca cost him his title. The talent was never in question, but the discipline was.
I think I let them down as a fighter, because nobody want to go 10 steps forward and then 20 steps back.
By 2018, that began to change.
Down he goes!
Davis returned with violent, flawless performances, reclaimed gold, and captured the WBA super featherweight title. The rise was on again, sharper, louder, more focused.
This young man right here, natural born superstar. I would say I'm the god of this, I'm the Don of this, I'm the Mike, no, I'm LeBron of this. But the ultimate goal is to get him to surpass me.
Now headlining his first pay-per-view, Tank was out to prove he wasn't just a knockout artist. He was a superstar in the making. Santa Cruz promised to drag him into deep water. Many believed his chin and pace would test Davis like no one before. Others believed he was walking straight into the teeth of a monster.
Clean fight, una pelea limpia. Buena suerte, good luck.
One of the biggest punchers in Gervonta Davis. There's a reason. Davis is Mike Tyson's favorite fighter. And this is round number 1, the 130-pound belt holder.
From the opening bell, Santa Cruz came forward. Pressure, volume, no fear. He tried to drown Tank the only way he knew how, with punches in bunches and a pace most fighters can't handle.
That's volume puncher in this match early remains to be seen.
Hey, Tank, do not pull back!
Tank stayed calm, hands high, eyes sharp. He didn't rush. He held his ground and punched back against the Mexican's pressure.
Extend the jab, because when he does that, I already saw early on that Davis counter punches with that left.
Yeah, that left uppercut has been there. Santa Cruz goes in.
Combination punching with Santa Cruz can't push Davis back, and that will be interesting to see. Davis doesn't normally fight going backwards.
Again, Davis winding up with that left uppercut. Already blood on the face of Leo Santa Cruz. There's a right hand, a right hook behind the guard. Santa Cruz comes back with a right bounced off Davis' glove.
He's a pressure fighter in this fight. He's pressuring the bully that Santa Cruz is used to.
Thousand fans in attendance. If the introductions were any indication, all the fans might be cheering on both fighters. Great start here. Round number 1.
Keep coming home with it! Keep coming home with it!
In the second, Santa Cruz dialed up the pace and found success, but Tank remained unshaken.
Right hand putting pressure on Davis. A compelling confrontation, and already so much to absorb. But Davis, there goes the sportsmanship. All of his caps there because of the lack of distractions and the ability to focus. But Santa Cruz Davis right some of those shots.
At his best, those combinations flow, but there's that left uppercut.
By the third, both men let their hands go. Santa Cruz touched Tank with flurries. Tank returned with punches that stopped him in his tracks.
There's a left hook. Again, the left hand missed with the right uppercut. Stewart has said knockout salad. Knockouts have been Davis' calling card.
This punch sometimes for him, but it is effective.
Santa Cruz's Twitch. Signed up for a Twitch account yet. Inquiring minds want to know. Left hook by Santa Cruz, another left hand. He loves to pump up the volume, and there again, Davis comes back with a couple of left hands. Goes to the body.
Look at the difference. When Davis is the aggressor, you see a totally different fight going towards Davis. So Santa Cruz has to keep...
Pay-per-view here tonight. Davis versus Santa Cruz. There, Santa Cruz digging to the body. Meanwhile, Davis looking for the angle for that uppercut.
You don't always see Davis in that.
Round 4 turned rough. Santa Cruz planted his feet and refused to give ground, but Tank's power was beginning to break through. Every left hand, every shot to the body, heavy, sharp, punishing.
Is this the right strategy for Santa Cruz? He's getting to the left and he's taking power punches.
Foot high guard, both of them double, triple jab by Santa Cruz as he tries to move forward.
In this fight, and he wants to get back to it. It's his own left hook, which is not normally his money punch, but he's kind of found a home for it.
We talk about Santa Cruz combination punches. Difficulty putting them together here in the fifth as we move past the midpoint. As that, when you're taking shots from a guy like Davis, that's saying something.
David's the opportunity to land that 1-2, pick his punches, but when
both of them try to continue to collect data. Davis again goes downstairs with a left uppercut, sweeping right hook upstairs. Successfully defended his 122 title against Christian Mijares.
His dad in there, taking a look at what must be going on in his mind. Nice right hand by Santa.
In the 6th, Tank felt Santa Cruz's power and began walking him down. They traded in the pocket, giving the fans the war they came for.
Leather and a mark now, a mouse beginning to form under the right eye of Gervonta Davis. So they are throwing punches and bunches here in the 6th.
Hooks that Santa Cruz has landed.
Santa Cruz putting together his combinations. There's that lead left uppercut on the inside by Davis. Did not eat up much of the 5 minutes allotted for him to recover, and they continue here.
I was just gonna say, Leo Santa Cruz do that? No.
That'd be ridiculous.
There's a left hand by Davis under a minute left in the 6th. Davis not putting it in. Santa Cruz standing there, taking it. And coming forward with punches of his own. Scintillating stuff here in the 6th round. Gervonta Davis, Leo Santa Cruz, two champions with the hearts of champions.
If Davis thought Santa Cruz was going to fast for his...
It was the knockout of the year, a perfectly timed uppercut that left Santa Cruz out cold. Gervonta Davis didn't just win, he announced himself, a star with a monster's punch.